What if I told you that by doing a little bit of extra work, an hour or two before you come to your tax return, you do some work and you prepare throughout the year, and you do some work before you go to do your tax return, it could make you an extra $2,000. Would you do that? I'm sure you would. Okay, so here I am. I'm just going to tell you that a lot of people, then they do their tax return, they're just looking for tax deductions which they haven't really done, and they're just putting in and copying last year's and things like that. But what I really think you should do is the ATO is getting smarter, and it is targeting people that are copying and pasting last year. So just with a little bit of work and education, and if you learn about what you can claim on, for instance, your car, if you're using your car for work. So a really good way to increase your claim is to educate yourself, find out, doing the logbook method, for instance, of claiming your car, which, yeah, you need to do a logbook for 3 months, and it's a bit of work. And a lot of people are reluctant to do that work, as I have seen in my experience. But that extra work, for instance, having your logbook percentage and keeping all the petrol receipts of the year, if you're claiming your car, will translate to a much bigger position of more comfortable, hassle-free, nothing to worry about. You're doing the right legitimate claim, and you'll actually get a much bigger refund by claiming as against cents per kilometre car claim. So these are examples of things which I think you need to actually keep during the year. The other one I want to quickly mention is, don't just come along and to tax return appointments or put things in to your tax return, but actually keep the receipts. You may actually find that you're underestimating how much you're actually spending on stationery or other expenses. And every year you need to check the amount. They change every year, so it's not the same as last year how much your teacher's registration is this year. Or it may be, but it may not be. Just check anyway. Or, for instance, your union, it may not be exactly the same as last year. It's probably gone up a little bit. So check those amounts. Do the right thing as well in case the ATO checks you. They don't want to see you just making things up. So keeping those receipts throughout the year. When in doubt, keep your receipt if you think it's related to your work, and then do your magic with your tax return with your tax agent or yourself if you're doing them yourself. All right. So there's some quick tips on claiming yourself better. Another one quickly before I go is actually keeping count of the work from home hours. So that's always poorly done by some people that I've seen. So in my experience, all you need to really do is just have a spreadsheet of how many hours you've done this week, rather than just say, oh, I've done 2 days a week from May to June. Actually have the records of each week, how many hours you're doing. Even they may actually be more than you're actually paid for, so you can claim those working from home hours. If it's an hour or two more, you're doing a bit of overtime from work, or you're doing that extra hours to check emails or something like that. Add it all into your work from home hours log and diary so that you can claim the most you can. So that was my explanation of how to claim your tax deductions better. A little bit more work towards your tax return so that you're getting a better result in your tax return. I'm 𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗧. If you need some help with your tax deductions, we'd love to help you. Follow us, and if you want some more updates, follow our channels. We're also open, obviously, this tax season, and anytime we can book in online. Our website is taxaccountingadelaide.com. Have a great tax season. Thank you. Bye.